Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Tennis Open. In the last episode we did 2 singles tournaments, and in this episode I want to take on the Champions Cup, and I think both the singles and doubles areas. I think we'll be able to fit on in both of those. I wanted to show off the options real quick just because we haven't. You can turn it off. You can turn it off. Lucky us. You can permanently change your racket hand, and you can view the tutorial again if you need it. I did want to... I think I want to play with my Mii eventually, but you don't want to use your Mii in the Champions Cup because your Mii can't actually get a star variant. The way you upgrade your Mii is through clothes and clothes only, which kind of sucks. I do wish they'd let you get a star outfit for your, or not outfit, but a star character for your Mii. I just want to make sure that there's nothing we need to do specifically for the cup that we're doing right now. Wait, buy 100 different items? Oh, we need to do 100. I thought it was just 50. 5,000 points in open matches. Oh, that's online. Victory medals, victory medals. 8 Mario characters? What does it mean? Why does it say Mario characters specifically? That's odd. Anyway, yeah, we need to get at least 15 characters into star characters. I'm not sure if I'm really going to show that off because that is a lot of effort. 10 consecutive street pass and beat an ace in singles. Yeah, okay, so there's not really anything we need to do for the Champions Cup, so we're just going to jump right into it. I am going to be using Boo because it is my main, and I would like Boo to get the star character first. So you know what? That's also good because we're not going to be facing Boo in the final match like we have been doing so many times. I should be able to utilize my curve very well against power characters, so yeah. I said before that like no real characters at like a super horrible matchup against Boo, or any character for that matter, but Boo probably has the biggest advantage when it comes to any matchup at all in the game, simply because of, well, how well he can place shots, you know. And by the way, even though I say like you do want to focus on like slices and whatnot as a Boo, you can still use the chance shots. Like the chance shots will be beneficial to you no matter what your character is, so don't just ignore them just because I tell you to. Definitely want to stick with them. And I believe actually as Boo, if I get a nice serve, I believe that gives me an instant point if I do it correctly. Just because Boo's serve is so overpowered. It's incredible. Yeah, feels good to be playing Boo again. Boo is not nearly as slippery as he is in Ultra Smash. Ultra Smash, it's a lot harder to control Boo. And it's a shame because Boo is one of 2 tricky characters in that game. So it kind of sucks. The other tricky character being Bowser Jr., sadly. Alright, and that's the match. It's still just one set for the first match. I want to say maybe the final here will be Bowser Jr., huh? Tricky against tricky. The final here I want to say might be 5-set match. So this one's a 3-set match as per usual for now. So that's great. Yeah, Bowser Jr., once again I want to point out everyone's what they do. Bowser Jr. is always going to the middle of the back line, which will make drop shots much more effective on him than usual. Yeah, if I get a nice... The curve is also increased, not just the speed, so if I could get that, that would be awesome. And it also really tricks up, like, if you're on online, once again, tricky characters are so much better for human enemies. I mentioned this in Ultra Smash, while we were basically bopping some kid that probably got the game for Christmas or something. Tricky characters are a bane to play against a human because they're not going to be able to read the shot nearly as well as like a high-level computer. So if you're throwing like huge curve onto your shots, they're probably not going to know it. Plus, most people, like, one thing that does bother me, there's not really a good, I don't want to say competitive scene, but like, yeah, that's kind of what I mean. There's not really a competitive scene at all for Mario Tennis, and I really wish there was. It's such an intricate game that has a lot of specifics about it that almost no one playing the game knows. Like, I'd be surprised if a good portion of the community that plays this game knows that tricky characters even have more curve, you know? Like, it's a thing that's not said explicitly in the game at all, so it's something you have to learn on your own. And many people, I'm sure, just like look at a tricky character and be like, oh, I don't want to play as someone who's going to be tricky to play as, when it actually applies to, you know, the fact that they trick the opponent with their shots because they have so much curve. So I hope that Aces actually drives a more active community in Mario Tennis, because it's coming out on a platform that has tons of players. It's going to be the first console one that's good in a very, very long time, since the GameCube era, unless you want to count the re-release on Wii for Mario Power Tennis, which don't. And it should have a... Ooh, that was a nice. Did not get through with him, though. It would have beaten Donkey Kong, I'm sure. Did we play against Donkey Kong? I think we did. I can't even remember who we were playing against. But, yeah, I just really hope it makes a lot bigger of a community. Mario Tennis Open had a pretty decent online community when it first came out, but it died out within like a week, as do most Mario games communities after they come out. Also, this is weird. He's just getting constant chance shots, even though I'm returning them all well. But like I said, chance shots are not an instant win. I returned all of those with no problem at all, so chance shots are just a easy win button, as many people seem to think there are. I always see the general consensus of the community being, oh, the chance shots are horrible because they're luck-based and just give anyone an instant win if they show up. When that's not the case at all. You saw I just returned all of those with no problem at all. It wasn't even really difficult. It's really just something to add some spice into the game, if anything. So yeah, that's my general idea. And it's really weird because at the same time everyone's like, oh, bring back the special moves when they were completely overpowered. Thwomp uniform. So yeah. It's also looking like Aces is going to have those special moves because in the trailer there was like a meter on the top left that had filled up. If anything, oh yeah, this is a 5-set match. This one's gonna take a little bit of a while. It's also on the basic grass court. Have we actually been switching courts for each of these matches? I think we have. Or maybe we've been just rotating through the basic stadium courts, the grass, clay, and I don't remember whatever the last one was, but it was something. Also, Waluigi's one of those characters. Okay, what just happened? I think my mic may have messed up, but the audio cut out there for a second. Waluigi's one of those characters that's going to get completely duped by a chance shot from a slice, because he's the one that stands really close up, like I said, and it's pretty easy to get around him, simply because of how far back he stands. Also, bounce, whatever the court says for bounce, grass, of course, is going to be pretty bad for bounce. That's also going to make me not as good of a character. Well, you know what, that's not true, because, once again, drop shots will be much more effective, but not against Waluigi, seeing how he stands so far up close. Lobs, however, might be a good plan. I kind of want to see if I can just lob over him. Oh, I had to lunge there. I kind of want to see if I can just lob over him. Yeah, no, looks like lobs over him are just going to work. So yeah, that's another thing. Like, most people don't even know that each character in the game has a different playstyle from the AI. Like, it's just all these little details that just go unnoticed in the game. I've never seen any of these things ever mentioned, even in like a Let's Play. Just no one seems to know how Mario Tennis works, because no one plays it enough. Except for me, because I'm obsessed. I'd probably say on my old account on this game, I might have been one of the highest ranked players in Mario Tennis, because I rarely lost a game because tricky characters are overpowered, and there just wasn't that many plays. In fact, I might have been pretty high on Ultra Smash as well, because everyone dropped that game after a day of playing it, even if they bought it at all. So, you know, just one of those situations. Okay. So I think we've already won a set. I haven't, once again, been paying attention too much. Mario Tennis is a game where you just kind of have to think about things about tennis to talk about. Because it's a lot of, you know, tennis. I'm excited to get into the mini games we haven't played yet, though. Because Ink Challenge is also, like, of course... Oh, I went in... I've already won the second set. Huh, maybe this isn't going to take as long as I thought. Okay. Slices beat lob power shots, by the way, if you were wondering. I believe a top spin beats a drop shot power shot because, if you're curious, basically a drop shot is just an extreme slice. A slice is basically you're putting a backspin on the ball, kind of. And at the same time, a lob is just a extreme topspin. So, once again, makes sense that they go through all that trouble to show, like, specifically make shots that are better than other shots. And once again, probably a thing that very few people know about because it's just not explicitly mentioned in the game unless you look at these tiny little hint things that come up. That is one thing that I wish this game had, is just a list of all the hints that it can appear. I know it's a nice little detail that a different hint might come up every time you, like, win a match, or it's just like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild where a different hint would come up whenever you're in a loading screen. Like, I get it and all, but I feel like after you beat the game, it should give you a list of hints that it can show. Just so you don't spoil yourself on the hints. Also, that's the match. We just won the Champion Cup. We got the Birdo racket, which is fun. Birdo hasn't been a playable character since Mario Tennis 64, so... maybe that's a hint that she might be coming back in Aces. That wouldn't be terrible. I just really feel like they should have a much bigger roster in Aces. It would make sense. Especially since they're going off of all the models that are already made in Ultra Smash. The only one I would be surprised that's still there would be Sprixie Princess, just because, you know, 3D World is kind of old now. There you go. We did it. And so that should unlock the star character for Boo. Along with a little extra something something. Oh, it's gonna go through the... This isn't the credits, is it? No, it's just being like, yeah, you're good. You can now play against pro-level computer opponents. So yeah, beforehand, we couldn't even play against pro levels, which is why I never did Exhibition. And we also got Boo's star character. And... look at that. Straight up the Comet Observatory. We now have opened the Star Open. You've been invited to the Star Open tournament. There are still more tournaments to get through. That is right. So we only have unlocked the singles tournament. That is actually an entire 4 tournaments we've just unlocked to there. And I don't... who win this Champion Cup are playable as star characters. I don't know if you can only play... yeah, you can only play in the Star Open. Wait, what? Oh, I have to play as a star character. You can only play in the Star Open if you're playing with the star character. That is one of my only things that I don't like about the game. Though, to be fair, in Mario Tennis 64, you had to get every character as a star character before you could even play them. Play the 4 extra tournaments. So I guess it's an improvement, but I would have preferred if you could just do it with every character. It's just, you know, star characters would be at an obvious advantage. So yeah, we have all those open. I do want to play doubles in the Champion. I obviously don't want to play as Boo because we want to get as many star characters as we can. I believe your partner won't actually have the star thing. I'm going to play as Baby Mario just because we could just play as 2 babies. You know what? Team Baby. Sadly, Baby Luigi... oh. We never did the Banana Cup? Okay, guess we're doing Banana Cup. That's how it be. I thought we had already beaten the Banana Cup on doubles. Huh. Odd. Anyway, odd that they didn't add in Baby Luigi. They seem to just like be swapping off between which baby gets the spotlight. Nowadays, oh my god, it feels so good to move around quickly. Boo is a very slow character, by the way, with low power. With the trade-off of being the best tricky character, you know. So it's really freeing just to play a speed character. Baby Mario, of course, I believe is the fastest character in the game because Yoshi is more of an all-around speed character. Blue and light blue Yoshi are a bit more speedy than normal green Yoshi. But, you know, it's just a slight... Okay, that works too. You know, the babies, as people have like said in the comments, seem to be useless. I'd say they're probably the weakest characters in the game. Not weakest in terms of power, but, you know, weakest in terms of viability. But that does not mean they are bad in any shape or form. There's no character in this game that's just going to suck compared to all the others. Maybe Bowser, just because if you're moving so slow against a human, you're just gonna, you know, not be able to get to balls that they shoot. So, like, Like, I couldn't even hit that ball right there. Their range is absolutely abysmal, and it does hurt them quite a bit. But the speed is very, very nice. So it kind of makes up for them. It's also kind of like a weird situation because, like, oh, they're the fastest characters, but they have the worst range in the game. So, like, does that speed do them... Oh, they hit it out. Okay. Yeah, he just hit... Oh, a shot that was so weak that it was just out from the start, from the get-go. Yep, and there's a match. Huh, Chain Chomp shoes that are literally just black shoes. Guess they have similar shine to the Chain Chomps. Also, I just realized we're not getting any coins from these. I think you might only get coins from minigames and only unlock things in the shop from actual tennis matches. 3-set match. If we do get star characters on both of the characters we beat doubles in, though, that's going to be a pretty good boon, but I don't think that's the case. Not sure. Also, if you're playing 2-player into a tournament, I'm not sure if both of the characters are going to become star characters for you, or if it's just becoming a star character for the person that played it, you know? Ooh, Waluigi almost got to that ball in the back here. Also, something I don't think I mentioned, doubles matches are just inherently going to be longer simply for the fact that there's 2 characters you have to get it around. You're not going to be able to cheese it as easily as you would a singles match. I believe that's gonna go on. No. Okay, whatever. I was gonna be like, why did you not smash it to the left? Oh, also, I haven't shown this off. When you get a chance shot, or maybe it might just be a smash. Whenever you get a smash replay, it does that like huge galaxy thing that looks really nice, to be honest, and I love it a ton. This is a 2-set game, isn't it? Because it is only telling me I'm gonna win the set on the bottom there. I really, I feel like the UI can be improved a lot in this game. It might just be because it's, you know, a tiny screen, they can't fill it up with things, but like, that thing on the top left of the screen where you see both of our bodies, or both of our heads showing where we are in the court, is kind of extremely useless. Okay, I just kind of gave that to him. It's really useless. I'm not sure why they put that there. They could have put like the score up there or something just permanently, but no. So I don't know, that's just weird to me. Anyway, I think that's one of the very few times that an opponent has actually had more points than me at any given point in the match. Oh, that curves around them really prettily. Prettily, I say. Not the word I wanted there, but whatever. Ooh. Hey, there we go. Game and set. Just by hitting Waluigi in the face. How much does that gotta hurt? Like, first off, a baby hit that, and you just got destroyed by a ball that a baby hit at you. Like, that's gotta be, pretty demoralizing, to be honest. I missed that, and I was in the chance shot spot. I didn't start my spot in the chance shot spot, but that is pretty crazy. Oh, she used the wrong kind of shot on that. Ugh. Okay, that'll get past him. The babies at least seem to have enough power to get it past them reliably if they're in the front. So that might be something I try to do a bit more. Wow, did you see that lunge from Baby Peach? I want to watch this again. Across the map. Oh my goodness. It's not a map, it's a court. Crazy. And gone. Right in the face. I think I breathed right into the mic there. And that's not going to do it because the reach is horrible. Yeah, the babies, I'm going to be real honest. Oh, I should have gone for that because Baby Peach, as we know, can't get that. The babies are really the only characters I've so far even like felt a difference in range. Like honestly, Waluigi compared to like maybe like Mario or Luigi doesn't feel too different in terms of range. But when you're playing as the babies, oh my god, you can totally like the difference in range is so obvious just from the fact that you can hardly reach any shots. It is crazy. I think because of that, the babies might have just a higher skill ceiling compared to most other characters. But also, with other characters, if you're able to be far away from a shot to start charging your shot sooner, that is a huge advantage that you can have because your shots are just going to be more powerful based off of that. With the babies, you're just going to have to get into position a lot quicker than any other character would. Which you can, because, you know, you're the fastest character in the game. But, it's just going to be harder to pull off just for, like, the same benefits that any... Okay, I'm glad Peach didn't go for that. Sweet. You know what? I think it might be Baby Mario and Baby Peach because Partners in Time came out... Oh, this is a 3DS game. I guess Partners in Time came out a long time before this game. Because even Bowser's Inside Story was before this. I want to say Dream Team might have been sometime around the release date of this. But I'm not 100% sure. 5-set match? Hold on. Wasn't the Banana Cup a 3-set match for the championships before? Alright, I guess we're just going to have to go hard. Man, imagine a baby. Once again, just hitting on the babies over and over again. I said that incorrectly. A baby hitting a 99 mile... Oh, that's gone. Peach, where were you? Baby's hitting a 99 mile... 114 mile an hour serve. Like, that is awesome. I'm pretty sure, like, that's almost unheard of. I haven't watched professional tennis in a long time, so I'm not sure what... I don't quite recall what, like, normal professional serve speeds are, but I feel like 109 is, like, pretty dang good. Like, that's the 95 mile an hour pitch of tennis, you know? I don't know. Oh, Peach, you should have just let me have it. I'm happy when Donkey Kong's in the back, because I would rather not the speed character be defending. Oh, you got that. Nope. 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 Okay. Sweet. And that'll do it. I believe this is the last game of the... No, it's not, because it's a 5-set match. I don't even think we've won a set yet, actually. Also, it seems like Mario and Baby Peach have a pretty good curve on their shots as well. I mean, obviously... Okay. Way to give it straight to them. Like, obviously, they're not going to be curving as much as, like, Boo or anything, but their curves are pretty decent. They're not, like, power characters, so it makes sense. Oh, I thought it was serving. I just walked off to the edge there. Nope. Take that, ya Diddy Kong. Cool, so I think this should be good. One thing I also missed from previous games, this was also in Alright. This was also in Mario Tennis 64, is that after you win a point, your character would do like a little point win animation. Right now they just jump around and like that's it usually for every single character. But the ones in Mario Tennis 64 were so much more fun. Like I fondly remember Luigi just running in circles whenever he got a point. And it is so fun. Like I just love that. Also, Whoa! Did Diddy Kong like glitch out there? I think it did, because it didn't show it in the replay. He was just bouncing. I might do like a slow-mo looking at that. I think that might have gone out. I'm not sure. They're not getting that. Sweet. Odd. But like I remember like Luigi runs in circles whenever he gets a point in Mario Tennis. Or it might be when he loses a point. Either way, it's like you can also control him, so you can make him do like super fast, tight circles or really slow, huge circles. I don't know. And it was just like so entertaining to me as a kid playing tennis for not the tennis. So I don't know. I don't know where my point was going with that. Basically, I want more interesting losing and winning animations. Because that's like the only thing that this game is really missing out on is just really interesting animations. But I mean, the gameplay is great. there's tons of content, so I can definitely forgive it. Is this our last set? I think it is. Also, I'm pretty sure that would have been out if I didn't mess with that. But I was too afraid to just let it go. Can you hit it to the right, please? The computers don't really have a concept of the fact that the computers themselves have a reaction time. And so she just keeps hitting it towards the person in the back when, if she would hit it to the left, she didn't even use the chance shot. If she would have hit any of those power shots to the left, it would have been an instant point. That's one, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're not on super hard AI difficulty, so whatever. Whatever. And, like, also, it's really showing when, like, still, even though we're going in some of the harder cups before we go to the unlockable ones, I still have not had a single problem with any opponents. I've only deuced once. I think that was going to be out again. I've only deuced once. No computer has ever even won a game against me yet. It's kind of odd. I think we'll be getting into like pro and ace difficulty. All right, we'll get into pro and ace difficulty once we hit the unlockable cups. So that should be a bit more of a challenge, but I would honestly be surprised if I lost any matches. That's another thing where I think Ultra Smash glows a bit more than Mario Tennis Open. The computers are just harder in that game. They're better programmed, and I think that kind of goes for all of the console games compared to the handheld games. None of the handheld games have ever really had a great AI to play against, whereas console has always been pretty dang good when it comes to that. And that's the match. Cool. That was the last one. Also, Fire Flower uniform. That's pretty. Cool. That's the tournament, I believe. Yeah. Went ahead and finished that up with the babies. Now, here's the moment of truth. Do we get both star characters or just one? I would be surprised if we got both, but I wouldn't be mad. Also, I didn't notice how good that baseline was. So there's our champ. Wait, no, we didn't. That wasn't even the Champions Cup. What am I talking about? Huh, okay. I think we've had a good 2 episodes of only tournament. In the next episode, we're going to show off the Galaxy Rally. See you all then, and goodbye.